All right, we're going to call this specially scheduled meeting of the Woburn Zoning Board of Appeals to order. I'd like to remind everyone in the audience that this hearing is being videotaped and audio taped, so please keep that in mind if you decide to approach the rail to address the board. To begin our hearing, I'd ask that everyone please join me with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
As is obvious, Member Ryan is participating remotely in these proceedings, so we have 5 members of the zoning board participating. The first item on our agenda is the petition of Martin Pamage, 12 Carson Road, Woburn, seeking a special permit in connection with an addition to a pre-existing non-conforming 2-family house at 13 through 15 Conn Street. Could the petitioner please approach? Hi, come on up. If you could identify yourself for the record, please.
My name is Martin
And how do you pronounce your last name?
Pemai. P-E-M-A-J.
Oh, it's a P. I'm sorry. Pema. Pema?
Pemai.
Pemai. All right, thank you. So we have your application. And as I understand it, you're going to put, sorry, these are stapled kind of awkwardly.
It's my fault.
No, that's all right. So you're going to put a second story over what looks like an enclosed front porch?
On the same, there is already the first floor, the kitchen. We just try to do an addition on top of it.
All right, so I got the back, so you're not doing an addition on the, oh, I'm sorry, the addition's on the back, not the
Yeah,
front.
on the
So
back.
the existing kind of
It's
enclosed,
existing, exactly existing.
the front's going to stay the same?
Yes.
And is the entrance to the basement going to remain the same?
Yes.
So it'll be another door with stairs down into the basement?
It's already existing, you're just gonna redo it.
Pretty up a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, all right, I found that in the, on the sheets. Your application says the property was built before 1920 or in 1920?
No, it's before 1920.
Okay,
And I found out actually was end of 1890 something. I
Okay.
just found out.
all right, so this, the lot is an undersized lot. The existing structure, it's also, you don't have the required frontage on Conn Street. The existing structure does not comply with the current front setback or the current side setback, so it appears the board has jurisdiction to issue a special permit. Let me ask, are there any questions from members of the board? And Mr. Ryan, if you have any questions, if you could type them out. Mr. Albertson?
Well, specifically, could you inquire specifically what, you say you want to make additions. Specifically, would you describe what addition you wish to make?
On top of the existing 2 kitchens, because the house now it's duplex. On each side has 1 kitchen, the first floor, it's additional already, it's existing. On that exactly particular existing, we're going to build another bedroom and bathroom on top of it, because there is no bathroom now on the second floor.
Well, I have your plan, your sketch, or whatever you wanna call it,
Yeah.
in front of me, and some of it's red, some of it's green. What, do those colors denote additions?
For that, the architect can explain you better than me.
Sure,
Well,
well,
whoever can explain it,
And
some of you.
if you could identify yourself for the
My
record,
name
sir.
is, good evening. My name is Armando Rape, and I'm the architect designer of the addition.
Could you do me a favor? Could you just spell your last name so we get it correctly?
Rapaj, R-A-P-A-J.
That's the existing house.
All right, so could you answer Member Robertson's question is what are the green and the red denote
On
on
the
plot
side plan,
Sure.
what I have here, actually, it's in black and white. What I have here is in black and white. But the survey is exactly due,
There's the color version.
oh, thank
Okay.
you. So everything that is in red is existing. And the new addition is the green.
Right. So, Member Robertson, if you have the aerial view, I think that's the easiest way to understand it, because the aerial shows you what's a one-story structure tacked onto the back of the house. And the addition, is the addition going to be on the same footprint?
It's same footprint.
Okay.
What is it, like a added second story?
Yeah, I mean, it looks like they just tacked on a single-story addition on the back at some point. And so that's gonna be, that single story is gonna be a two-story now. But you're also putting is this the one that's got the big dormer on the attic, or is that the next one? Yeah, and you're also putting a dormer,
Yeah.
a shed dormer up,
A shed dormer on
Yep.
the attic.
okay.
Well, just, could I ask the chairperson, do you
course.
have enough information to be, assuming if the board votes for this, is there enough information for you to draw a decision? Because the petition has no description of what the addition, of what he's looking for.
Yeah, I mean, I would describe it as I just did, that basically they're gonna put a second story on the
You're
existing one story in the back.
relying on the various submittals to determine that. And
Yeah, because they have,
You've been able to, I hesitate to use the word interpret, but you've been able to glean from what he said, apparently, what the two.
yeah, because they have, if you look at the plan, it shows the existing second floor, so you can see, you know, all you can see as you look down at the existing second floor is the rubber roof of that one-story addition, and then when you switch to look at the proposed second floor, then you can see the bedrooms above it. Although it actually, you're not actually going out the full footprint
No.
of that single-story addition, because you
No.
can still
No.
see the rubber roof.
Yeah,
On the
still that's
sides.
gonna stay the
So
same,
you're-
one level.
You're staying, you're gonna follow the line of the
Exactly,
original
exactly,
two-story?
yeah,
Okay.
We,
I'm just gonna say for the record, I think that the petition is poorly drawn. It doesn't describe narratively what is being asked for. Now, I accept what the chairperson's saying, that looking at the plans, one can assume what can conclude what is being asked for, but the petition, in my opinion, really doesn't, yeah, it's unsatisfactory.
If I may, I was a little confused myself. If you look at sheet A 2.2, to me, it looks like you're gonna build the roof higher up over the whole house. Is that correct?
yes, we actually raising the pitch of the roof, and we are above the requirement of the code, so we can make
if
a
you look at
function to the attic. That's the purpose.
Yeah, you're reorienting the whole roof, right? So
Yes, yes, yes.
so if you,
The roof is reoriented, you are right.
And that's where the new
The new bedroom. is gonna
dormer will go,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Member Ryan has the questions that are reflected. So how many bedrooms are there in total on the existing structure?
Existing, it's.
2 and 2 right now,
2 bedrooms on each side?
each side, yes.
And how many bathrooms on each side?
1,
And with the proposed addition, how many
Going-
bedrooms on each side?
There's three.
I'm sorry?
3 in each side.
And how many bathrooms on each side?
2.
And have you done any analysis? I'm sorry, do you want to, is that your final answer? 3 bedrooms and 2
No, I
bathrooms?
think it's,
on each?
it's, with the first floor, I think it's 3 and 3.
It's 3.
3 with, if you count the half bath in the first, it will be 3.
Or if it's half
Two and a
bath,
half,
it'll be
yeah.
2.5?
2.5, yeah.
Okay. And have you, Con Street's in a very old neighborhood, has there been any assessment of whether there's a sufficient water and sewer capacity for that additional load
It
by the
is.
additional bedrooms and bathrooms?
Yes, it is.
Have you done any inquiry on that?
He's a registered plumber, so he knows
I
that.
mean, was good enough.
And how many parking spaces are there now?
There are 4.
And how many will there be in the future?
I think will remain 4. Because I just did a new driveway when I bought it.
Member Ryan makes the comment, he would also like the usual wording, to be sure that it remains a two-family. I was going to also share that comment because, I've lost my notes. Because there is already a separate entrance to the basement, and because we've had some concerns in the past that the basement could be turned into a separate dwelling unit, it's become our standard practice to put a condition on, if the board decides to grant this, we would condition the approval on an express finding that the basement not be turned into a separate dwelling unit, that this is not going to be a three-family, and so we put that all in because
Yeah, it's not gonna be.
50 years from now, you may not own this property. So we want to be sure that 50 years from now, it's still a
That's gonna be
two-family.
just belong each unit, the basement.
All right, let me ask, are there any other questions?
Well, just the page 2, this so-called affidavit that the board requires, question 2, there's no answer whatsoever. Question 1 is just, I don't know what it says. It's really poorly drawn. I don't know. Should be an effort made to at least answer the question.
Is there anyone else in the audience who cares to be heard in connection with this petition for a special permit at 13 through 15 Con Street? Any questions, any additional questions, any discussion? Do you have any comments that you want to add, Mr. Ryan? Okay. How does the board wish to proceed?
I'll make a
I'm
motion,
not gonna vote for it.
I'll make a motion to approve the special permit based on the drawings and the documents submitted tonight with the condition that it remain a two-family dwelling with our standard language.
I second.
All right, now we need to do a roll call vote on this.
We do.
So could you call the roll?
Member Clancy?
Yes.
Member Parrish?
Yes.
Member Robertson?
No.
Member Ryan? In favor with those conditions. Chairman Pinkham?
Yes. All right, so that passed. A decision needs to be prepared and filed with the city clerk's office. There's a 20-day appeal period, so no building permit would be issued unless that appeal period passes with no appeal. And if you have any questions about the timing, you can reach out to Mr. Vincent.
Okay, perfect.
Okay? All right, thank you.
Thank you for
Thank
your
you very
time.
much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, have a good night.
Dave, can you do me a favor? I didn't get the spelling of your name. My name? Yes, please. Could you just write on the back of that piece of paper, please? I'll be in contact with you, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Leave on the week. Okay? Thank you.
You're welcome, good luck. You too. All right, the next matter on our agenda this evening is the petition of Jared and Kristen Fallon, 2014 School Street, seeking an addition to a single-family home. Hi,
Hi, good evening. How are you?
I'm very well. Are you Mr. Fallon?
Good, thank you.
Okay, good. So, we have yours, is this all for the front entryway
That's it, just the stairs.
and the covered?
Yeah, so we have an existing 4x4 set of stairs with an old ugly aluminum awning over it. So the addition is just to replace the stairs, just going 2 feet wider, same length going out towards the street with a new wood roof structure over it.
Do any members of the board have any questions for Mr. Fallon? Did your addition get built?
We're very close to finishing. It's almost done.
Okay,
Thank you.
sure. Member Ryan, I'm going to put you on the spot, see if you have any questions. If so, if you could type them in without any typos. Okay. How does the board wish to proceed?
I'll make a motion to approve the special permit based on the documents.
Second.
Could you call the roll, please?
Member Clancy?
Yes.
Member Parrish?
Yes.
Member Robertson?
Yes.
Member Ryan, in favor. Chairman Pinkham?
Yes. Okay, so you're familiar with the drill. A decision needs to be prepared and filed. No building permit will issue until no appeal is filed in the 20 days after the decision is submitted to the clerk's office, okay?
Sounds good.
All right, good luck.
Thank you. Happy holidays, everyone.
Two. The next item on our agenda is the review of the minutes from last month's meeting. I had 2 corrections that I will give to the clerk, one on page 3 and one on page 4, a reminder.
Okay. Thank you.
Does anyone else have any corrections or edits to make to those meeting minutes?
Motion to approve the minutes as amended by the chair.
Second.
Could you call the roll?
Member Clancy?
Yes.
Member Parrish?
Yes.
Member Robertson?
Yes.
Member Ryan? Okay, he's got a correction. Page 4.
I think what that might be, is that the one I did?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, all right. Thank you.
Chair
Need
Pinkham?
to vote? Yes.
5-0.
All right, I don't believe that there's any other matter that's legally before the board, except for our desire to thank our clerk for all of the effort that he puts in to keep us kind of running smoothly to the extent it's possible to describe this as a smooth operation. But I very much appreciate the quickness with which the clerk provides me with draft decisions, and any delay in actually getting them filed in the clerk's office is completely my own. So, as we have in years past, we want to formally thank him and acknowledge him and wish him Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year.
Thank you very much. This is very
Hope you get to
unnecessary,
take some time off.
but it's very appreciated. Thank you very much to all. Thank you.
That's true, yeah. we
Our
have
next
to-
meeting?
Next meeting, yes. It's January 18th.
Yep.
January 18th. The 18th?
I
Okay,
don't know, it's,
yeah, right, that is
is
the
that a
3rd.
Wednesday?
Yep, that's the 3rd.
I must say, I'm really glad that we kept with the 6 AM, I mean, excuse me, 6 PM start. I don't know if anyone cares to suggest going back to 7 PM, but for whatever it's worth, I think it works well. I hope everybody else thinks the same.
I do too.
I do too.
Jack
Okay.
likes it too, see? Yeah. Loves 6 PM.
All right then, so
Same
not
to you,
to,
Jack.
Yep,
not to belabor the point, but I would ask for a motion to adjourn.
so moved.
Second.
Oh, do we need to take a roll call for this too?
Absolutely,
Okay, let's
unfortunately we
call
have
the
to.
roll.
This is a motion to adjourn. Member Clancy?
Yes.
Member Parrish?
Yes.
Member Robertson?
Yes.
Member Ryan? Chair Pinkham?
Yes,
Thank you.
all right. We are adjourned until
record.
January
Oh,
18th.
huh?
Just think though,